What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and lots of news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con yesterday in the world of LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, and I'm personally waiting for the screenshots, the official screenshots of all the characters announced to be released before I make a big video about it. But I did get some video from IGN when Arthur Parsons stopped by to show off a little bit of the game, and I wanted to use that to focus on one of the biggest characters that I am super excited for. That's right, Gwenpool. Gwenpool has been officially announced, and we got to see a little bit of gameplay, as you're about to see here in a moment, from San Diego Comic-Con. She's going to be a very central figure to the game, and I think a lot of people are really going to learn about this character through LEGO Marvel Superheroes and really get to enjoy her. Now, if you saw my top 10 characters list that I wanted in LEGO Marvel Superheroes, you would know that Gwenpool was very high on the list. I believe she was actually number 3, and I'll have that list linked below. So let's go ahead and actually check out how she plays right here. So as you can see, they go ahead and switch to Gwenpool, and obviously there's going to be some similarities to Deadpool. That is not where necessarily her name comes from. She very well may have been inspired by Deadpool, I think there's no doubt about that, but her name is actually Gwenpool, P-O-O-L-E, and she likes to take selfies. As you can see here, they have built in a selfie machine with filters where you can actually change the filters and take selfies with Gwenpool. It's awesome. Alright, look at that, it's pretty cool. It's very much like her character. So Gwenpool is not from the Marvel universe. She is from a universe much like ours, where she reads comic books, and she knows all about the Marvel characters. So she gets, she ends up, like, I think goes through her closet and ends up in the Marvel universe and knows that she's in a comic book, and she doesn't think any of it's real. So it's pretty interesting to kind of watch her. She kills with no mercy. She's a little crazy, kind of like Deadpool. Yes, I know that, like I said, there are similarities. I know there's been people that thought that, hey, if Gwenpool's in the game, maybe that means Deadpool's in the game. Just like they're thinking because Howard the Duck's in the game, and they're giving away Deadpool Duck at San Diego Comic-Con, maybe, you know, maybe he's in the game, and he's probably not going to be. They still haven't shown any X-Men. They showed 10 characters yesterday and no X-Men. So I'll get to the list in just a moment. I'm not going to show all of them. I'm going to do a bigger video that shows off everybody. But Gwenpool's really awesome, and I think she's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, we've got the Gwenpool selfies. Also, kind of like the first LEGO Marvel Superheroes game, there are going to be side missions that you have to do that unlock different, I think they're pink bricks, and she has 10 different Gwenpool rooms. That's something that Arthur mentioned during the IGN stream, and I thought that was pretty cool. 2 other characters that I've deducted are going to be in the game based on questions and answers. So somebody asked Arthur Parsons during the panel yesterday whether or not Moon Knight would be in the game, and he said, quote unquote, I'll make sure he'll be in the game. So it sounds like Moon Knight is definitely back. Maybe it's a Mr. Knight version, that'd be kind of cool, but I would actually really love it if they did the Marvel Now Moon Knight costume this time. So that's something pretty cool. I'll mention that a little bit more when we get into the bigger video. And also, in the IGN video, you can see them kind of flying around, and at one point, they fly over ManThing's swamp. Now, obviously, they're not going to put a reference to ManThing in the game if they're not going to actually use ManThing. So that seems to me like ManThing and Moon Knight are going to be in the game. Other characters they announced yesterday: Ravonna, the Terminatrix, Vulture's Homecoming Suit, Dr. Octopus, Cosmo, Greenskin Smash Troll, Throg, Howard, Iron Duck. They also announced Ravager Jet, a Black Panther Jet, and a Crossbones truck. So those are all things that will feature in a video once I have screenshots. There was a gentleman that was posting, you know, screenshots with his cell phone at the event, but I didn't feel like they were a good enough quality for my video, so I'm gonna wait for the official screenshots. But get excited, because Gwenpool is going to be awesome, and I think this is going to be a really huge thing for her, because her comics are really fun. You can see her kind of growing as the comics go. She tried to jump in with Champions for a little while, and it kind of screwed them up. And honestly, that might have been one of the best parts of Champions race recently. She's young, and she's very, she's crazy in her own way. Not Deadpool crazy, but, you know, she's very murdery. So, to be completely honest with you, the fact that Gwenpool is in this game kind of smashes the notion that Deadpool wasn't in the game because he's too violent of a character. Because Gwenpool, like, is way worse. Complete overkill. So I'm super excited Gwenpool's going to be in the game. I hope you guys are too. I'll have a bigger video once they release the official screenshots, and the trailer goes live on Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see ya.